Now they're doing it really well. Another first down. 6 points for Ward. A pitch out there. Good run for the Hurricanes. Demby's going in the air for a bomb. Catch. The Wolverines, the 10, 5, touchdown Woodside.
To another football game at Todd Stadium. I'm here, Bishop Dunn, here with EJ Jones. How you doing, EJ?
I'm doing great, Bishop. Back here with a new season, new football field area, Newport News Todd Stadium. And here we have a good matchup, if you want to call it that. Phoebus versus Woodside High School. Give me your opinions on this matchup, man.
This matchup is going to be good. You know, both teams coming off a victory last week. Phoebus coming off the victory against Highland Springs, and Woodside coming off the victory against Grassfield. I just want to ask you, what do you think are the keys to winning this game for both teams?
I'm going to start off with Woodside because Woodside is definitely not the favorite right now. I feel like their defense is the key right now. Their defense has been pretty strong. They held Hampton to 25. They held a really close game against Hampton, 25-19, and then they held off Grassfield to 6 points. So I feel like if their defense can get straight with their new defensive coordinator, Coach Shamari Wright, with their 3-3-5 defense, I feel like if they can attack them B gaps, A gaps, because that's what Phoebus is strong at, attacking them gaps in the run game and then trying to cut you off guard with the pass game. I feel like if Woodside is able to attack that, I feel like they have a strong case of winning this game. But how you feel about Phoebus?
For Phoebus, if they're able to run the ball, you know, they do a great job at running the ball, running behind number 7, number 0. A big key for them to run the ball, get a strong push on that the O-line, and drive down the field. So I just want to ask you, who do you think is going to win this game?
Well, I'm going to go with the numbers say. I'm going to go with the statistics say. I'm going to go with Phoebus, reigning state champions. Woodside, they still have a strong chance to make this close. I feel like they still, if they can read their keys and stuff, I feel like they still be able to win this game. Or if not, make it a close game, make it a fight, make them work for it. So who you got win this game?
I agree with you. You know, the statistics say Phoebus, you know, they haven't lost a game in the past, 3 years?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's going to be a great game, exciting game. I just can't wait to see it.
Getting ready for this game right here, man. So, also, how you feel about this new turf? We played on it Friday against Mitchville. How you feel about this new turf, man?
I feel good about it. I like it. You know, it's very fast. You know, very fast pace on this new turf. Able to run around on it more easier. I feel like teams are able to run sideline to sideline more easy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really like it. What you think about it?
I think it's pretty. It's probably the best turf stadium I've played on so far. Especially maybe because it's brand new, but it's not as hard on your knees as other turf stadiums. It feels nice when you cut. You know, when you do any type of swift movement, it's still hard on your knees a little bit because it's turf, and turf is very artificial. But at the same time, it's not as bad as other stadiums. So I feel like this is a great addition for Newport News, for all teams, middle school, high school. I feel like it's a really great addition as Phoebus is getting ready to kick off this ball to Woodside.
Yep. We said Phoebus getting ready to kick off the ball. You know, Woodside is ready. As we see, number 44 prepares to kick it off.
And what do you feel like Woodside needs to do offensively to win this game?
I feel like Woodside, they just got to be able to drive the ball down the field. You know, this Phoebus defense is very hard to score on, but if you're able to score on this Phoebus defense and able to stop their offense, then you have a great chance and a great job to win this game. As we see Phoebus getting ready to kick off, number 4 backs up, lines up for the kick.
As you said it about the Woodside offense, I feel like if they can especially hit on the passing game, catch them off guard. If they striving on the run game, I feel like they really also have a good chance to get this.
As number 3 fields in the kick, number 3 go tackle. I think it's tackled by number 22 at the 20. I want to say the 27. As we see the Woodside offense come on the field, And like I said, being able to move the ball down the field is a key. So what you think is a key to stopping this Woodside offense?
I feel like what Phoebus needs to do is to attack the interior, attack the guards, attack the center, attack the A gap, B gap, because that's really their key, especially containing the outside. Because they love the outside run plays. They also love the bubble screen. So if the corners can strike down the field, make a quick tackle, make it quick, get Phoebus offense back on the field. I feel like that's really the key to their defense right here. So
as Woodside gets ready for their first play on offense, number 12 back for the snap. Oh, they look like they motion out.
But like they in quads.
Where Phoebus never seen this before. Zephaniah passes, caught by 15. Oh, and that's a strength for Phoebus defense. They're able to get all their hats to the football. Every time somebody will touch the ball, all you see is gold hats surrounded.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. If they could attack the cornerbacks, come down, because that's what Woodside loves to do. They love to attack the short game, the screens, the bubbles, the little slants, the drags. If they can attack them, come down, make a quick tackle, and get to the next down, I feel like that's pretty successful for Phoebus defense.
Do you expect to see any long bombs this game? Because both teams like to screen plays. So do you think to see any like long plays, long passing plays?
I feel like there's gonna be more on the Phoebus side than Woodside, but I feel like both teams are gonna have a long bomb shot because they both gonna lure the defense in, collapsing the corners and the safeties down, so where it can give them an easy throw up top, over top, and for the long bomb shot.
As it look like there's a flag on the field for false start on the Woodside Wolverines.
And that's something you cannot have. That's self-made mistakes. That's discipline right there. You're supposed to learn that in practice. You're supposed to stay disciplined. Watch the football. Defensively, watch the football. Offensively, listen to the snap count. Understand that. Especially that as an offensive lineman, learning the snap count. Well, understanding the snap count. And, just staying disciplined.
Yeah, since you're on offense, you have the advantage. When the ball's supposed to be snapped, you can't be moving. Sometimes you can anticipate the snap, and I think that's what Woodside did there. But it's great to see that. It will be great to see if they could be able to calm down and be able to make something happen. As 12 passes, another screen.
Yep, another short ball.
Oh, good yards by number 15 with a game of, I believe, 6 or 7.
Yeah, Woodside again hitting with the short passing game once again. And another thing, Phoebus loves to blitz their linebackers up that B gap and A gap. Love doing that. It was normally running a 4-2-5 defense, but normally what they do, they rush 6, rush 5, apply pressure, especially this PD, especially with the linemen in the PD. They love to attack the interior guards as that's the weak point in this PD. And I feel like if they do that again, I feel like Woodside has definitely been watching film, and I feel like they have a chance to attack that as they're in trips.
Yeah, yep. Just like you said, able to attack. They like to blitz their linebackers. As you see there, another blitz as Zephaniah Palacios.
It's a long bomb.
Throws a long bomb into triple coverage.
Yeah,
that sets up a 4th and 13.
Yeah, that's what you can't have. You can't throw the ball up in triple coverage against Phoebus or against any high school, honestly. Because that's just a bad move, bad reads, bad mistake, and that could easily be a huge momentum for the opposing team as they're getting ready to punt this football to Phoebus.
Yeah, you're right. Can't throw that any against any PD team. The PD has some special athletes. I'm surprised it wasn't picked there, but you just got to be able to calm down, be able to read your keys, and be able to make good reads. As we see. That was a bad pass. Oh, that's a flag for roughing the passer.
Gotta be.
As you see, my fault.
Yeah, roughing the kicker.
My bad. But we just seen number 33 get hit. What do you think about that? You just seeing that?
Man, first of all, if that was backyard football and we had pads and stuff, we ain't calling a flag on that. But since since this is official football, you can't do that. You see, he had the opportunity to block it. He could have at least slowed down a little bit and then, attacked the legs and blocked the kick and made an opportunity to make a huge play for the special teams. But that right there, you cannot hit the kicker when they're defenseless like that.
Yeah, that was a mistake on a Phoebus punt team right there. You know, we usually don't see Phoebus making mistakes like that, but that's one of the mistakes tonight. Bringing the Woodside offense back on the field and bringing your defense back on the field. As you see, you know, both teams like to play their players on both sides of the field. So now you're putting Phoebus got their old line on their D line. So now you're putting the D line back up there. You know, getting them fatigued, getting them tired, which they have to also come back on offense to be able to play. So that penalty right there could hurt Phoebus.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you on that. Stamina is a huge factor when it comes to PD football, just high school football in general.
As you see, number 51 with the tackle for Phoebus High School.
Yeah, right there they try to pull the guard, and as you see there, Phoebus was able to attack the B gap, C gap, and was able to make a stop right there. That's especially the game plan for Phoebus High School right now.
Yeah. That is a plan for Phoebus High School. You know, Phoebus High School, like I said earlier in the game, those gold hats do fly to the football. So you have to be able to make a good block in order to open up a seam and be able to score.
As now it is 2nd down and 12. As the quarterback rolls out, number 12 throwing it, and he feels the pressure and throws it out of bounds. And right there, when it comes to Phoebus side of the ball, defensively, they should have had outside contain right there. Let in Zephaniah or number 12 roll out the pocket, as he's pretty dangerous on his legs. But right there, the coverage made a play. They was able to cover all grounds and force the quarterback to throw it out of bounds.
Yeah, like you said, you know, number 12 is dangerous on his legs. You know, he also does track and field as well. So, you know, he has speed. He has speed on him, so you have to be able to contain him. You know, if you don't contain him, he's able to fly down the field. As we see Woodside get ready to call another offensive play on 3rd and 12. 8:38 left in the first quarter.
As you see them going in trips formation, 3 wide receivers out to the right side.
Yeah, I'm also seeing Phoebus like to do on 3rd downs. They like to send a blitz. They like to put their D tackle behind their they like to put their 3-man front and have their D tackle play behind the zero tech, you know, blitzing either gap, or like they just did right there, all out blitz to give no time for the quarterback. So I want to say, you know, Phoebus has been playing great defense so far. So what do you think? What do you expect to see from this Phoebus offense?
Like you said in the beginning of the broadcast, straight run game, a lot of inside zone, a lot of dive, a lot of just smash mouth football. Just, you know, the guards hitting the D tackles, double teams, a lot of pulls, and then when they catch them sleeping, expect the play action. Expect that. And I feel like they're going to lure the Woodside defense to sleep.
Yeah, I agree. You know, like it is going to be a lot of running. It's going to be a lot of run game. Oh, my gosh.
Hold on now.
Number 0.
Hold on now. He out of there. He out of there.
What a punt return touchdown. That can hurt Woodside.
Yes, that is a huge momentum factor there for Phoebus. As you see, he was able to split that gap right there, and was able to break free, especially great blocks by Phoebus too, as it looked like they was toying with him when they got close to the red zone. So what do you feel about that?
I mean, they could have, like you said, they let the ball bounce. You know, Woodside had a chance to field the ball, but they just couldn't get back there, I guess, fast enough. The ball bounced right into Zero's hands, and Zero just was able to escape the tackles and score. So coming off, you got to be able to tackle these Phoebus players.
Where that punt return did look kind of Devin Hesterish. I ain't gonna say too much, but it looked very much Devin Hesterish. I can't lie, it looked tough. But that's a huge, as they got the extra point, and that's a huge momentum factor for Phoebus, as now it's 7-zip.
Yeah, you know, Woodside still has a chance to. Woodside's still in this game. You know, I hope their players not putting their head down right now. They still have a chance to win this game. You know, you just have to be able to. When you get the ball, you got to be able to push the ball downfield and score. You know, you gotta have a chance to respond to Phoebus's punt return. You know, I was at the game last week against Grassfield. I seen 15 return a kick return. Mm-hmm. So I hope 15 is thinking in his head right now, okay, Phoebus just scored on a punt return. I scored on a kick return last week. So now let me answer back what they just did and score a touchdown myself.
Yeah, also about that game started off very slow. You know, it was a very slow scoring game, very defensive game until, like you said, the kick return happened for Woodside. He was, getting shifty, made a couple moves, and he was able to make a play for his team. So plays like that can definitely bring him back, and I feel like that's what he's thinking right now as he's about to return this kick.
Yeah, I see 15 on the sideline right now. But so I'm just hoping that these Woodside players, like I said, get put it in their head that they are able to still fight in this game. As Phoebus just came off a punt return touchdown. We have yet to see the Phoebus offense. Their defense has been on the field this whole time. I just want to think. I'm thinking about how fatigued these Phoebus players are going to be, because like I said, they play both sides of the ball, especially 51 and 52. So I just want to wonder how they're going to be able to catch their breaths when they get back on offense.
Well, every team has to condition in some way, in some point. So I feel like they've already prepared themselves. Ooh, nice spin move. Oh my Lord.
Oh.
But that's what I was saying. What's it called? The Phoebus, or just any high school, any PD team, they had to condition in some way, and especially expect plays like this, how the offense always got to get ready to get on the field. The defense always had to get ready to get on the field, catch their breaths, and, to stay conditioned. That's what they do at practice. You always got to run. Your team always has to run at some point, pursuit drill, run around the field, just anything to get them conditioned. So I feel like that's what Phoebus has in their head right now.
Yeah, like you say, conditioning is a key factor in playing both sides of the ball, and I'm hoping to see these players be conditioned as Woodside runs the ball. He runs into his blocker there as he gets tackled.
Yeah, the blocker definitely got pushed back. That's that Phoebus D line. He pushed him back to the point where he hit the running back. Running back got caught off guard with the hit, and the Phoebus was able to attack the ball carrier, and he was able to rally to him. So,
you also have to think. Maybe I wonder if these Woodside players have in their mind that, it's Phoebus, we can't do anything. I want to ask you. We play Phoebus next week. I want to ask you, like, where is your head at when we go to play Phoebus?
Well, first, if you have that mindset is just because they Phoebus, we automatically losing. We're losing. Oh my God!
Zephaniah Palacios.
He don't got that mindset. He don't got that mindset.
He does. Number 12, Zephaniah Palacios. Like you said earlier in the game, if he's able to run with his feet, he's going to make big things happen. Now I hope that brings the Woodside offense back to life. That brings Woodside back to life. That just because it's Phoebus doesn't mean you're going to lose.
Yeah, that was a bad play turned to a good play. Dropped the snap. He saw the pulling guards. He followed them and ran outside. Was able to run for a good game right there. And again, if you come in that mindset saying, we have a chance. They just regular kids. They kids just like us. You're going to have that mindset to beat them. You're going to have that mindset. You're going to have the mentality to beat them. But if you come in that mindset against a team like them or any other good team in this PD saying that you're going to lose, that's not going to work.
Zephaniah Palacios with an 8-yard gain. Zephaniah is really doing it all with his legs here, and he's doing a great job. They're doing a great job misdirecting this Phoebus defense. Yeah, right there.
That was a pretty reversal play right there. They pulled their guard to the other side. It was a counter, basically. It was a quarterback counter on some Madden type. What's it called? Quarterback counter. The guards went to the right. They pulled both their guards to the right, and the quarterback just ran to the other side, waited to fool the Phoebus defense and used their aggressiveness against them.
Yeah, that was a little misdirection there. I guess Phoebus must have thought it was a counter right, but ended up being quarterback run to the left. As Woodside with a big run game, a great first down by the Woodside offense. I think Woodside is doing here. They're trying to run the ball, bring the time down, bring the clock down to be able to score on this Phoebus defense.
Yeah, Woodside's loving to pull them guards right now. They've even pulled them guards about 3 times now. So at a certain point, them guards got to be tired, and they got to do something else. But right now, pulling them guards is the key right now. Following the blockers, and especially I think that's a read option that they're doing too, where where the quarterback reads the end, and if he comes in too tight, that's where he keeps the ball. Hey, that's a great play design right there.
Yeah, and I think Woodside knows that they're able to beat. Oh, as Phoebus almost catches the pick, but I think Woodside thinks they know that they're trusting 12 to beat 51 on the outside.
Yeah.
As there's a timeout. There's a timeout, I believe, from the Phoebus Phantoms, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, that play right there, again, they pulled the guards. It was a read option again. This time he kept it, but it was a RPO this time where he had like a little bubble screen. But Phoebus was able to read it. They didn't pull their guards 4 times, but they was able to corners able to come down, read the play, make a huge. Well, wide receiver dropped it, but even if he caught it, the corner was still there to wrap up, make a huge play right there. So,
I bet I was wrong. It looks like a official timeout. But I just want to actually know there is a football game today. It's if I'm not wrong, it's the
Bills and Dolphins.
Bills and Dolphins, yeah. Bills and Dolphins on Prime Video. And I want to ask, what are your thoughts about that game as the Woodside Wolverines takes a timeout?
Yeah, prime time NFL football. Back at it again. What's called Thursday night football. You can't watch it locally now. You gotta get on Amazon Prime to watch it. But about the game, I feel like both teams coming off a victory. The Dolphins coming off a victory against the Jacksonville Jaguars 20-17. The Buffalo Bills coming off a victory against the Arizona Cardinals. It's a very tight game, both tight games. But honestly, I feel like both teams are probably going to win. They play each other twice a year, and I feel like both teams are going to win at least one time. But right now, in this game today, I feel like the Bills are going to pull out with the victory, coming off hot. They're going to use Josh Allen a lot. He had 4 touchdowns last game, so what they're going to do, they're going to run the ball with Josh Allen. Josh Allen's going to find a way to make plays, extend with his legs, able to exploit that Miami secondary. Even though they got Jalen Ramsey and Javon Hollard, even with them two, I feel like they're still going to exploit it, and especially because their D-line is weak also. They lost Christian Wilkins. They lost Jalen Phillips with a Achilles or ACL tear. So, yeah, I feel like the Buffalo Bills are going to pull out with this one. What do you feel about it?
I feel like the Dolphins are going to win this game here.
Nah.
You know, I don't believe the Bills have the corners, the guard, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. I also think that the Dolphins defense are getting there. You know, they do have an old Calais Campbell.
Yeah.
Replacing Christian Wilkins,
yeah.
But you know I feel like their defense is getting there, and they're making good plays. They also have a good to decent secondary with Jalen Ramsey, Javon Holland, Jordan Poyer, and I forget who number 4 is on the other side.
They also got Jordan Baker at middle linebacker.
But yeah, but you know, as we seen Zephaniah Palacios with a 1-yard gain on 2nd and 10. You know, it's 39 now. Number 12 drops back. He looks. He throws it. Almost picked by number 5 for the Phoebus Phantoms.
Yeah, as the quarterback felt the pressure right there, the guards held up not a long time. They was able to get through. The quarterback felt the pressure, threw it to the middle of the field off panic, and he just made the wrong read right there. You know, he got to either step up the pocket at that point, or able to probably extend it with his legs, as it's 4th down and 9. They not in field goal range. So, you know, they got to be aggressive. They got to take any chance possible. They made it this far. They almost at the red zone. They're at the 28-yard line. So, I feel like at this point against Phoebus, you're not the favorite. You got a target against your back right now. Almost at the red zone. I feel like you should go for this right here. And this is the correct call right here.
Yeah, you know, you have to go for it here. You know, be aggressive, have that aggressive mindset. As number 12 fumbles, gets it back, breaks off, and it looks like he's fighting for a first down. That's number 12 for Woodside. Zephaniah Palacios with a great run. He's here to fight. He's not here to play. He's here to fight, and he's here to win.
Yeah, his mentality is on one today. Caught the ball, tried to run out the pocket, not run out the pocket, but run through that B gap or that C gap. And he lost the ball, was able to pick it up, and was still able to get the first down. That's dedication right there. That's heart for real.
It is.
Able to put his body on the line. He did all that for the team.
Yes, it is. You know, the Woodside Wolverine crowd, you can hear them. They're getting loud. They're getting excited, you know, being able to see that first down by Zephaniah Palacios, number 12, and Woodside is not here to play. They're here to beat Phoebus tonight. They're here to upset the Phoebus Phantoms and give them their first loss in about 3 years.
Yes, another thing also, Woodside has to use their crowd against them. They're at home. It's home field. Newport News against Hampton. The crowd has to get hyped for this. But right there, plays like that cannot happen. That's self-made mistakes right there. The own blocker is running or getting pushed back to the ball carrier. That's plays like that cannot happen at all.
Yes, and that's also a great tackle by number 12. I think that's Noah Jefferson. He just crashed down, filled that alley. As a safety, as a defensive coordinator, you tell your safeties to fill alleys, and that's exactly what he did. He came downhill and made that tackle. So that's a great job by the Phoebus Phantoms.
Yeah, great defense right there by Phoebus right there. Able to collapse onto the ball carrier, able to push them back. Able to make a huge play right there. That probably pushed them 1 yard out the red zone. But even still, it's 2nd and 13. Right here, Woodside needs to think big right here. Another big play. Probably got to use the quarterback legs. If not, try to use their wide receivers a little bit more. They haven't really touched the ball often a lot today. So let's see. Oh, and he's thrown this to number 20. Great throw in the pocket right there by number 12. Throws it to number 20 right on the sideline. Was able to get it past that little pocket right there in zone coverage. And that was a great play again.
Yes, that's a great play as Phoebus Phantoms calls a timeout. I wonder, is that Phoebus defense getting tired? I think that Phoebus defense is getting tired. They're getting fatigued. They're not able to keep up with this Woodside energetic offense.
Yes, that also goes back to the roughing the kicker penalty. They could have got off the field right there and then, but that crucial mistake right there led them to kept them on the field. Then they scored very fast. Like first, as soon as they touched the ball, they scored, and that also was a detriment. Even though it was a positive, it was also a detriment to the defense. And now they got to suffer the consequences. They got to push through it. They've already used 2 timeouts now? They didn't use 2 timeouts now.
No, they used one timeout.
They used 1 timeout. Even still, that's crucial though, because they're gonna need that for the second quarter when it's under 2 minutes, and they're gonna especially need that. But right now, they're very much tired right now, and Woodside is on a roll right now.
Yeah, you're right. Phoebus, they're getting fatigued. They're getting tired. Woodside is trying to run the clock out. They're trying to keep that Phoebus offense off the field. Don't give them a chance to touch the ball. As we see, number 12 under center. Oh, with a QB sneak. Oh, fumble!
He fumbled though.
He fumbles the ball, and Phoebus has got it. That shuts down that Woodside drive. Woodside had a great drive going, but that fumble stops it right there.
So that whole drive just went to waste, just like that. That's crazy, man. Literally, it was a quarterback sneak, try to run it up, and he just fumbled. He just lost the ball. That's another thing. Ball security is key against Phoebus. Phoebus loves to punch that ball out or do anything possible to get that ball back to the offense. So right there, great defense right there by Phoebus, but also bad ball security by Woodside as they just wasted that whole momentum drive by the quarterback and also by number 20 on that clutch catch.
Yes, Woodside's O-line is finally getting a break. As we see this Woodside defense for the first time and this Phoebus offense for the first time, we get to see how this matchup on this side of the ball is going to be. Will this Woodside defense be able to stop this Phoebus offense? As we see number 2 in the shotgun. Rolls out the pocket. Number 2.
He a little shifty with it.
Good tackle by the Woodside Wolverines. They had that was great pressure too. They were able to keep number 2 jumbled in the backfield. He scrambled and got a gain of I think 2.
Yeah, it definitely caught the quarterback off guard. He thought he had a clean pocket right there, but as soon as he caught it, pressure at his face, he was a little bit shifty though with that little juke move, able to get 5 yards off that. But still, that's very much good defense though by Woodside right there.
Yeah. Now I'm wondering, is this Woodside defense going to be able to 3-and-out the Phoebus Phantoms offense?
Yeah, Woodside loves the 3-3-5 defense.
Yep. As they fire out the ball, run. Oh, good tackle. Oh, there's a flag on the field. I want to see who this is going to be on.
Word. This would be huge. It should be huge for Phoebus if it's on Woodside.
And this would be huge. This would be huge for Woodside if it's on Phoebus.
Yeah.
That'll be able to push back the Phantoms and give them even a harder challenge to score. As we see, it's on the Phoebus Phantoms. There's a flag on the Phoebus Phantoms that pushes the Phoebus Phantoms back. So now Phoebus has a tougher challenge. Instead of 2nd and 5, they're back at 2nd and about 11, 12, and they now have a harder challenge getting that first down. You know, we see the Phoebus Phantoms. They like to run the ball, like we said at the beginning of the game. They like to run. They like to move the ball with 0 and 7. So that was a good game, but now they're back at 2nd and 12. Now we have to see what the Phoebus Phantoms are going to do.
Yeah, that's huge for Woodside right there. That penalty right there, that pushes them all the way behind the 10-yard line as now 2nd down and 12. And right here, this is exactly what Woodside defense want. They want to have opportunities like this to the point where they can start blitzing their players, being extra aggressive to the point where, you know what I'm saying, it helps the defense out and pushes them back even further to the point where they about to get a safety. So, as Woodside, called a timeout. I think Woodside called a timeout right there, trying to rally their troops. And
that was a Phoebus timeout. Phoebus timeout.
Oh, it was Phoebus timeout. Phoebus timeout. My fault. Phoebus timeout right there, trying to gain their breaths again, trying to recollect themselves, trying to figure out what to do right here, 2nd down and 12. Right here, I feel like they still gonna run the ball. That's my prediction. I feel like they're going to still run the ball, but they're going to probably run it to the outside. So,
yeah, you know, the Phoebus Phantoms, as they line back up on offense, you know, they might, it's only 2nd and 12, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the ball, you know, but I also see this Woodside defense being aggressive here and blitzing their linebackers.
That's one thing about that 3-3-5 defense. They love being aggressive.
There goes that screen. You have to be able to tackle. And there's another flag, I believe, is on the Phoebus Phantoms for a holding. Like I said, both teams love the screen. Both teams will utilize the screen. Mm-hmm. As you see here, Phoebus does a motion outside to the right and throws that screen.
As both teams, they definitely love the quick game, love the drag, slants, bubbles, little opt-out screens, and the RPOs. They love play like that. That's how he gets the offense rolling. Slow but steady. That's how it gets the offense rolling, definitely right there. And if this penalty is again on Phoebus, this is definitely not good for their offense, as they're coming off a very slow start. First time touching the ball, even though the first quarter about to end, it's their first time touching the ball on offense. So, you know, they trying to get the rust off, you know, trying to maintain, you know, what they had as their first game against Highland Springs, trying to maintain that. It's going to be a very smash-mouth football game, though, when it comes to Woodside defense versus Phoebus offense.
Yeah, you know, Woodside is able to keep Phoebus to keep making mistakes, as we see number 0 with the ball. Oh, what a great run. A gain of about 16. Like I said, they love running the football. It's going to be a big key for the Phoebus Phantoms to run the ball behind 0 and 7. As we see that, and we see that O-line. That O-line loves to run the football as well. They love to keep getting the ball, keep running that ball behind that O-line. As we see a nice game for a first down.
Yes, Phoebus. One of the huge strengths that they have is their offensive linemen. They're very disciplined, very strong, and able to maintain their gaps, able to push defenders to the side, especially against 3-3. This is what heavy run offenses love. They love when teams have 3 defensive fronts, especially plays like this where they pulling guards, huge as like that. Look at him as he pushed them down the field, pancaked them. Oh my God, pushed them down the field all the way to like close almost to the 45. That's what heavy run offense love. They love pulling their guards against weak defensive lines, 3-3 defensive lines, defensive ends. They love doing stuff like that, and that's huge for them.
Yeah, you know, and six that was 60 right there. You know, 60 is a big boy. He's a big guy. So, you know, as a linebacker, seeing him come at you, you know, that has to be a scary sight. But, you know, that's also a great tackle by the Woodside Wolverines, being able to hit him with the shoelace tackle, the infamous shoelace tackle.
Yeah.
So that's a great job for the Wolverines as they switch to a 4-4-2 front.
Yep.
Oh, great! Another great tackle by
Great tackle.
number 8 for the Woodside Wolverines.
Where that's a great tackle right there. They was a switch the defense up. They saw what happened the last play and the other play ago. They switched it up, the four-man front, and they was able to make a play on that. Number 8, they hit the defender or hit the blocker, and was able to make a key stop right there as we go into the second quarter.
Hey, as we go to the second quarter, we've been able to see Woodside defense be able to not allow a touchdown so far, being able to stop the Phoebus high-pace, high-run offense so far. You know, they also been able to keep this Phoebus offense off the field. You know, Woodside also had a mistake on that punt return. You know, and that's why it's 7-0 now. So now we if you're Woodside, you have to hope that you're able to shut down the Phoebus Phantoms offense so you can get your offense back on the field.
Yeah, so stop right here by Woodside would definitely make a huge difference for the game right there. Able to stop them, and then possibly if they can score. Oh yeah, right here we're gonna have a game. That's possible.
Yeah, it is possible. Both teams are doing a great of a job. You know, this is a hard-fought battle. Like you said earlier in the game, it's going to be a dogfight. And this is exactly what it is right now.
Yeah, both teams are definitely having that mentality, dog each other out, win at any cost. Woodside definitely not backing down against Phoebus. They don't care if they're a top team in the PD. They attacking them at any means possible. As now, Phoebus is about to get the ball, 3rd down and 4 at the 32-yard line. So what do you think is going to happen right here? Pass, run, what's the word?
I think it's going to be a run. You know, Woodside has been, Phoebus has been good on the, I was wrong. There's a pass.
Yeah, you was Raywall.
That's number 2. Scrambles.
Oh, whoa.
He drops the football. Number 2 had too much time in the backfield. You got to be able to hit the quarterback. Got to be able to get that sack right there. You know, that could have made it 4th and about 8. You know, it's 3rd and 4. Now it's 4th and 4. You have to think if Phoebus going to punt the ball or go for it, as I see the punt team going coming out right now.
Yeah, he had mad time in the pocket. He could have had a full course meal back there. Able to read, trying to extend the play, trying to lower the corners down to watch the scramble. He tried to extend with his arm. He threw it for a decent yard, but he just couldn't connect. Good defense, good secondary defense right there by Woodside. As Phoebus is about to punt this ball off to Woodside.
Yeah, that is good defense by the Woodside Wolverines, being able to shut down this Phoebus offense. You know, not a lot of. We seen last week how Phoebus had a slow start, and I wonder this week, will this slow start cost the Phantoms, as we see Woodside has been able to drive the ball downfield. So now we have to see, since this Woodside offense is coming back on the field, are they able to score and push the ball in the end zone?
As if the offense is going to have slow starts like that, what's going to win Phoebus' game is defense and special teams. As we see, special teams got them, that's on the touchdown. First, as soon as they touched the ball, took it to the crib, 7 points, 6 points. Defensively, they caused a turnover in the red zone. So if that's how they're going to win this game, they're going to win this game just like that.
You're right. That is how they're going to win this game, you know. But Woodside is not back down from this challenge. Woodside has been able to fight, you know, as we see Woodside get ready, as number 12 lines up in the shotgun. He gets ready for the snap. It looks like another run. The number 3, with a good gain of 2. You know, that's smash mouth football, you know. 2-3 yards in a cloud of dust, you know, that's what you want if you're going to have the strong run game. But you also have to be consistent with it. You also have to be able to get those 2 yards, 3 yards every play you run. So we have to see if Woodside going to keep running the ball here or might do a play action and throw the ball.
Yeah, offenses love, when it comes to 1st down and 10, they love the little 2-yard, the little 3-yard gains. Because that's how it's going to get the offense rolling. It's going to be slow. They're going to hit them. They're going to try to lure them to sleep. Lure them safeties up. As you see, Phoebus is running a 4-2-5. Got them 2 safeties deep. So if they can lure them safeties down, pulling their guards just like that. As, oh my God, number 12, he out of there. Ran up that gap. Pulled them guards. As they've been doing that, that's literally their go-to run play. They pulling the guard. They had a misread off the handoff, so the quarterback just kept it, number 12, and just ran up that middle. He ran up to a first down.
Yeah, Zephaniah Palacios, number 12. He's been able to do it all with his feet so far today. And like you said, early in the game, number 12 is dangerous on his feet. And as we've seen today, number 12 has been dangerous on his feet. So if Woodside scores here, you have to think it all to this O-line and number 12 to be able to misdirect this Phoebus defense and able to get 12 to run the ball, as because he's dangerous in space.
Yes, he's making bad plays look good as they pull the guards again and try to run it up the outside, but that looks like a gain of about, I want to say 4 yards.
Yes, this Woodside's offense has been able to run the ball. That's that smash mouth football we've been talking about. Get behind that O-line. You're saying our O-line versus your D-line, who's going to win? And so far, it's been Woodside that has been winning this smash mouth football war, because they're able to drive the ball down the field and able to get the running lanes open.
As they keep pulling their guards, they literally pull the guards every run play. And I'm surprised the linebackers haven't taken advantage of that. As he dropped back to pass, those are a little short pass to number 2. But as you can see, all golden hats to the football. That's one thing about Phoebus. They love attacking to that football. All the defensive players just rally.
Yes, they love getting all I can say about Phoebus is that they do pursue to the football. All you see is gold hats that go to the football. It's not just one person. It's not just one person. It's everybody. So they're doing a great job of that. I feel like that screen may have cost them it did cost them a few yards. Now we have to see how they're gonna get it back right here.
Yeah, as they that time they try to catch him off guard, the little screen, but as you can see, the secondary read that, was able to make a rally play to that ball right there as it's 3rd down to 8. Dropped back to snap. Interception by the lineman?
Yes.
Is that a lineman pick?
That's a great read on the screen right there. Like you said, both teams love to use the screen. But Phoebus had great screen recognition. As soon as they see once that D-line went unblocked, they knew it was a screen and just dropped back. And that's a great job and a great interception.
Yeah, that was a huge pick by the big boy right there. Able to read the screen, read where the offensive lineman was going to, saw the screen. I was able to make a huge play on that ball. Right, plays like that for Woodside can definitely kill your offense. As they try to drop back, try to make it seem like they dropping it or about to throw it deep. But the whole time they just trying to throw it over the defensive line and try to get to that ball carrier or the receiver. But right there, not Woodside, Phoebus was able to read that perfectly.
Yeah, 2 screens back to back. I was thinking they was gonna number 12 was gonna sling that rock. I thought number 12 was gonna throw a long bomb right there, but I was wrong. As a Phoebus fan, I was back on offense. With a jet sweep. Great tackle by number 9. Like we say, they're gonna try to run the ball behind 0 and 7, as we see number 7 with the ball there, and he got tackled. So that's just a great job of filling that alley and making that tackle.
Where they what Phoebus try to do, they try to load it to the opposite side of the ball, trying to make it seem like they're gonna run it that way. But they hit him with that jet sweep, trying to run it to the outside, the C gap. But nice play right there by number 9, able to wrap up, attack his legs. I was able to make a huge play right there, and since it's now 2nd down and 9.
As we see number 2 back for the snap, he gets the ball, runs the ball behind number 0.
Yep, this is what they love to do.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, that's exactly what they love to do. What they did right there is hand off the ball and just let the offensive line and the running back work as he followed his blockers. Ran it up for about about a cool little 20-ish yard gain, almost 30-yard gain, as that puts him on the 19-yard line. That puts him in the red zone now, as Phoebus' offense is rolling now, dog. So I feel like if they just keep doing that, especially they in shotgun doing this, I feel like they keep doing that. That's the key to their game. As is a read option, runs it to the outside. But these guys hit.
Yeah, number 2 with a great job on that read option. I think he got that first down, if I'm not mistaken, or is that a maybe 3rd and 2 there, 2nd and 2? But yeah, this Phoebus offense, they want to run the ball. They want to smash mouth football again. My O line versus your D line, and we're gonna see who's gonna win the war. As we see Phoebus Phantoms, number 2, they get the ball back to 0. And number 0 scores with a touchdown. Number 0, he's a hard runner. Once he get the ball, he's gonna try to find any way he can to score the rock.
Yeah, he ran up that gap mad quick, and it looked like Phoebus was taking a page out of Woodside book and pulling their guards as they pulled. I want to say both their guards right there, able to run up that B gap and took it to the crib for 6. Great run right there by number 0, and man, as you see right there now, it's 13, about to be 14 if they can make this kick. 0 and on the Woodside thing, I feel like they need to change their defensive scheme right here. They're running 3-3 in the red zone. That's going to work for the most part. Not in the red zone. I feel like they need to change it possibly to a 4-man, possibly 5-man front, especially against this offensive lineman, as they love the pull, they love the contact, and they love to run plays like that, as they look like a little, what's called halfback base, running up the gut. So, yeah.
Yeah, if I'm the Phoebus Phantoms, I'll keep running the football. They have to stop it. You see that they're not able to tackle number 0. So they're doing a great job. The Phoebus Phantoms, they're doing a great job right now on offense. And now it's up to Woodside to figure out if they're going to stop it or if they're going to keep letting Phoebus keep pounding the rock on them.
Yep, that's exactly what we said about Phoebus in the beginning of the game. What they're going to do, they love running that football, luring the defense to sleep. And then if they have to, they're going to pass that rock. But right now, they really don't have to. They scored 1 touchdown off special teams. They scored a 2nd touchdown off just straight running and pounding the rock up that B gap, A gap. And now it's 14-zip. 7 minutes in the 2nd quarter. And right now for Woodside, I feel like now's the time. I feel like if you need a big play right here, big play, any play right here, especially this kick return or when they get back on offense.
Yeah, if I'm the Woodside Wolverines, I have to score right now. If I'm Woodside, you have to score right now. If you don't score here and let Phoebus get the ball before halftime, then you may be in trouble. Woodside is not out of the game. They're not out. They're only down by 14, but a score here would bring it back down to 7-4. Bring it back down to a 1-score game. And we seen that Woodside made Phoebus punt. They made the Phantoms punt before, so now you just had to find you gotta find what went good, and go back to doing what you're doing. As number 2 reverses field. I felt like if he would have kept going outside, he would have had that touchdown.
Yeah, that looked very madness right there. Able to make one stop, try to reverse the field, and went for positive yards right there. But as you see, there's a flag on the play. But I feel like for Woodside, I feel like your mentality right here is 14-zip, but you're not out of the game. You're definitely not out of the game. You still have this whole quarter, 7 minutes left in the game. You got the ball. And even if you don't score right here, if your defense make a stop consistently, you still got the 3rd quarter and 4th quarter to make a change and make a difference. So it's only two scores, 2 touchdowns, or maybe a field goal touchdown and another touchdown to take the lead. But right here, I feel like Woodside, if they want the best chance to win this game, they need to take advantage right now.
Yeah, it's only a 2-touchdown game, man. Woodside is still in it. Woodside still has that fight in them, as we see with that kickoff, but it wasn't flagged there. They still have that fight, but you have to score here if you wanna get yourself in a great position. As it's 7 minutes and 3 seconds left before halftime, you want to get yourself in a great position before halftime. You have to score here, as Woodside lines up for the snap and the shotgun.
That's empty formation right here.
He looks
drops
like
the
he's
snap,
fumbles
though.
the snap and just falls on the ground. He fumbled the snap. I thought he could have been maybe picked it up and threw the ball, but it looked like it may have been a quarterback draw there.
Yeah.
So he wasn't able to look for a route, but he just falls down.
Yeah, right there. That's something new right there. Woodside, an empty formation, but they looked like it was gonna be a quarterback draw, but they dropped the snap. Dropped the snap, and I feel like right there that's huge for Phoebus right there, but definitely terrible for Woodside, as you need all the plays possible to make opportunity for yourself. As right now they're in they got 2 wide receivers to the left side or to the right side, and 1 wide receiver to the left. That look like they probably gonna run the ball right here. Yep. Man.
It looked like it was supposed to have been a play action.
Yeah.
But looks like number 3, the running back, he left.
Yeah, miscommunication.
Yeah, he left. I guess he left too early, and he missed. He just didn't get. I guess he was supposed to also been a lead blocker there, but didn't get to his block, and that was just a great tackle, great sack by the Phoebus Phantoms.
Yeah, and that's another thing. The quarterback is trying to hide the bad plays, because that's been happening a lot. That's been happening very much a lot right there, and I feel like plays like that, you should stop that in practice. That's what practice is for. It's supposed to stop plays like that, missed snaps, miscommunication. We're supposed to practice that stuff over and over, and that's again crucial. Now it's 3rd down and 27. If they get sacked right here, they could be 2 points for the other team.
Yeah, as a great run by number 9, getting some space. I feel like if he would have stayed on the outside, he could have had a house call.
Word.
He could have had a touchdown, but he went back inside and just got hit. He had like I said, that could have been a house call if he would have stayed outside. He had 2 blockers there and would have just took it to the house. But that's a great run by the Woodside Wolverines, but their punting team is back out. Hopefully the Phoebus Phantoms learn from their mistake and not hit the kicker again.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But just imagine if they would have scored that, though. Imagine this Woodside crowd going crazy. That would be something for Woodside right there if they was able to score that touchdown. But now they got to punt the ball 4th down and 14. Hopefully, I'm about to say if they hit the kicker again, somebody got to get out. Somebody got to get out at that point. If they hit the kicker again.
Yeah, and also don't let the ball bounce back to number 0's hands for number 0 to return it back for another punt return as well. Like we said earlier, Woodside had to score right there in order to get their team back in the game. But Phoebus now has the ball, and you're hoping, if you're Woodside, you're hoping for a stop. Or if you let the Phoebus Phantoms score, then you could be in trouble.
Yeah, as the Phoebus defense now. Oh, hold up! Now it's a flag on the play. Wonder what this is going to be on.
It looks like there's going to be an offsetting penalty.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to be a personal foul.
So what, they got a re-kick?
I don't think it's a re-kick. It's an offsetted penalty. Wait, is it a re-kick? No, I don't. Oh, it is a re-kick.
Yeah.
They're replaying it down off from the offsetted penalties. Now you have another chance for the Phoebus Phantoms to maybe field the ball and punt return it, or get a chance to get a better kick if you're the Woodside Wolverines.
Yeah. As Phoebus is now got to get ready, but get the ball back, and I feel like when Phoebus right, I'm just gonna run it at their throat again. Just keep doing that. That's literally what's going to win this game right here. Their offensive line, the running back. Quarterback really don't even have to do anything, They don't even really got to pass the ball if they keep able to drive this football down the throat with running the football, pulling their guards, attacking their tackles to the outsides. So I feel like if they just keep doing that, hey, this game not gonna look good for Woodside.
Ooh, as it looks like there was almost a block as number 0 feels the ball again. Oh, he's breaking. Oh, he couldn't break off of that tackle. That's a great tackle by number 9. But yeah, the Phantoms have the ball now, back on offense. Just seeing this, what do you think the Woodside has to do in order to keep the score the same before going into halftime?
Well, for one, I feel like if Phoebus is gonna keep running this football, I feel like they need to start attacking the gaps. I feel like they need to be a little bit more aggressive. They probably got to rush 5, keep their 3-man front or 4-man front, and then probably blitz a linebacker or 2, try to attack the A gap, B gap, because that's their favorite spots right now. Running this football, the wide receivers are getting no action right now for Phoebus, but they really don't need to.
Yeah, as you said, the 4-man front. As you see, number 9 drops down and plays at the tackle. Oh, throws it deep. Oh, and there's a pass interference.
As soon as I said something about wide receivers not getting action.
Yeah, there's a pass interference. I think that's a Phoebus play. To lull you to sleep with the run game and make your corners go to sleep, and then just drop back and throw a bomb down the field. As you see there, they call Woodside sleeping, and now there's a flag.
Yeah, right there. As soon as I said something about wide receivers getting no action, I'm thinking it's gonna be a run play. What they do? They pass the ball, try to do a long bomb, but again, Woodside making a crucial mistake, self penalty right there, and causing a pass interference. So now it's positive for the Phoebus side, and I'm not gonna make no more predictions right here because I don't know what they're gonna do at this point.
Yeah, I think they may throw the ball again this time. May be a play action as they see Phoebus, as they see Woodside going to a 4-man front and maybe blitzing that linebacker. As the linebacker blitz, it drops back. Oh, number 2 escapes the pocket. You have to stay on outside containment as number 2 gets a great game. But
it's an easy first down.
Flag.
Yeah, right there. That's on the DN, going 2 upfield, letting go of outside containment, and that's a easy first down right there for Phoebus right there, as every one of the wide receivers went vertical, leaving open space for the quarterback to make a play.
Yeah, he didn't see nothing open down the field. Trusted his legs and got the first down. If you're the Woodside Wolverines, you have to prioritize outside containment as there's a flag on the Phoebus Phantoms, but you have to prioritize outside containment and able to contain that quarterback, because number 2, he gets out there, once he uses his legs, just like number 12, he's dangerous on his legs too.
Yeah, he definitely shifty out there with his legs, but if you're in a 3-man, 4-man front, you have to attack that C gap. You have to maintain the C gap and watch the outsides. As he threw a quick ball outside, oh my God, as they able to run it all the way back to second down, 11, 10 now.
Yeah, the screens are also a killer for this Phoebus Phantoms offense. They use screens to kill people, and as you see right there, as they got a gain about 9. Gain about what? 4 or 5, maybe 7 as the 2nd and 16 coming down from a 3rd and about 20. Well, I think it was 3rd and 28. So they may have got a 8-yard gain if I'm not wrong.
Now 2nd down 13. Yeah. So
now 2nd down 13 now.
Yeah, now Phoebus got their 2 wide receivers set, handing off the ball, and again, this is what they've been doing: running to the outside or running to the B gap. And able to multiple flags coming out though. 3 flags if I'm being correct.
As it looked like a unnecessary roughness, but Phoebus likes to run the ball behind that old line, and that old line is getting a great push and able to give number 0 a wide open lane to run the ball.
So if this is another flag, if this is a flag on Woodside, this is not good, as they just had a break with Phoebus getting the flag and going backwards. But now you're going to make Phoebus go even more forward, and you already don't have momentum. So I feel like if this flag is on Woodside, it's not good.
Oh, no, that flag is on the Phoebus Phantoms holding against the Phantoms.
That's really good for Woodside.
As we see the Phantoms move back. But what I'm also seeing as well, I think that was a stretch, and just I think that may have been on the right tackle, trying to seal that edge, but just couldn't get it and just hooked them.
Yes, it's very easy to get a holding call if you're an offensive lineman. Very easy, but it's also very hard to not hold, especially if the defensive lineman is beating you to that certain gap or that certain outside, and also your ball carrier is right beside you. But at times you just gotta let go, especially at plays like that give you positive yardage, like that play did. But now it's second down and 8 for Phoebus now.
Yeah, as we see there was 2 flags on the field, one on Phoebus, one on Woodside, as the ball just dribbled into his hands, and the first down throw to number 7. He just did a Shawn Michaels tip up right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that ball literally dribbled into his hands.
Yeah, that right there, that was I'm gonna say it was luck, but that was still a good way to bounce back, quarterback wise, able to throw to the open flats, it was open out route, and was able to get that first down right there to keep the chains moving.
Yeah, they got the first down. A great way to stay poised in the pocket after that. He could have just picked up the ball and ran it, but he just stayed back and stayed for the throw. As number 2 gets ready for the Phoebus Phantoms, either throw or run here, as it looks an option pass. No, number 2.
Not even an option.
Number 2 is like we said, number 2 and number 12, the 2 quarterbacks on both sides. They're dangerous with their legs, and as we seen, this has been a quarterback game as well, as when both quarterbacks run, they get amazing yardage.
Yeah, both quarterbacks are having similar games right now, doing most of their damage on the ground with their legs, but they both have a key passing play though, which is the crazy thing about it. They both have one key passing play. Woodside's quarterback threw it to that little flat to put him in the red zone, and Phoebus quarterback throwing it to the little out route, making it their first down. But they've been doing their work on the ground for the most part. Both dual threat quarterbacks, as now they run it to the outside, pulling their guard, and now it's second down and 5.
Yep. Like you said, both quarterbacks are able to get it done through the air and by their legs, but mostly by their legs here, and looks like this Woodside defense is slowing this Phoebus Phantoms offense down, not letting Phoebus get any first play touchdowns. No, none of that. They're able to slow it down. They're able to fight, and they're able to play. They're able to. They're bending, but they're also not breaking as well.
Yeah, but also as you see, Woodside's defense is also getting tired, as they've been on the field for a very much long time. I don't even remember the last time Woodside had the ball, as long as they've been on the field. But that's what Phoebus does. They wore the defense down with a heavy run game, and then when you're sleeping, when you're tired, they're gonna hit you with a decent long game.
Yeah, you have to think about it as well. Is this also, like you said, one of the moves where Phoebus is trying to make Woodside fall asleep to where they can hit you with a big passing play?
As both teams are trying to figure out what yard he was on.
As he's short of the first down, and it will be 3rd and 1. As we see, the band is also coming for their field show. They're getting ready to do that, as it's 1:22 left in the second quarter. 3rd down and 1. You have to think here, are the Phoebus Phantoms looking to run the ball, or are they looking to hit you with a play action and throw the ball over top?
Yeah, they running the ball. I don't have no doubts about that. If they pass the ball, hey, you can slap my wrist if they pass the ball. But I feel like they're going to definitely attack that B gap, possibly the C gap. They run outside and just run it down their throats again like they've been doing, as the defensive line is tired right now. They've been on the field for a pretty long time.
Yeah, I agree with you. I do think that Phoebus may run the ball here. They've been running the ball all game, so why shy away from it now on 3rd and 1? As we see, they're running the 2-back set in the backfield. Phoebus up running under number 0, and he breaks off a few tackles as he gets the first down.
Exactly what I said. Ran the ball, especially they had a heavy front right there. It was 5 down D linemen. That's what it looked like. They was expecting run, they got run, and they still didn't make a play. As Phoebus is calling timeout, trying to stop the clock. 1 minute and 9 seconds to go. First down, resets of down, and they're in the red zone now.
Yeah, they're using their last timeout here in the first half. 14-0 with 1 minute and 9 seconds left on the clock. And EJ, I just want to ask you, what do you think of this game so far?
The game has gone exactly what I thought it was going to go. Running, definitely smash mouth football. That's first thing. Both quarterbacks, dual threats, doing most of their work on the ground, had a key passing play. But overall, it's just the factor of the line of scrimmage. Line of scrimmage is what's the difference between Phoebus and Woodside right now. And also key mistakes Woodside has been doing, missed snaps, misreads, miscommunication on the offensive side of the ball. Then that one crucial turnover they had in the red zone are some key factors of how this game is going. So what do you feel about the game so far?
I feel good. I feel good about this game. Woodside is not out of this game. If they come up with a big stop here and get their offense back on the field and get a quick touchdown, that can bring this this Woodside team back to life. But you also have to think, Phoebus hasn't been able to run the ball really well this game as they drop back and throws the ball for a touchdown.
Ah, man.
But yeah, like I said, a stop there would have been great. But he just throws a great pass, finds the open lane, and scores a touchdown.
Yeah, that's exactly what Phoebus does. Yet again, lures the defense asleep, and then once they catch you off guard, they're gonna hit you with a pass play or a pretty decent gain. That's right there. They hit him with a slant route all the way up to the middle of the end zone. And, just again, that's a touchdown. Caught the secondary lacking. They were sleeping for the most part. And, stuff like that cannot happen in the secondary.
Yeah, you're right. Stuff like that cannot happen in the secondary. Number 2, he's been doing a great job when he has the ball. When he's able to throw the ball, he's been doing a great job as he just finds that open lane, finds that open space to find his receiver crossing the field and be able to score that touchdown. Like you said, Phoebus has been able to run the ball, lure their secondary to sleep, and then just throw the ball on Woodside when they think Woodside's secondary sleep.
Yeah, Phoebus got them coordinators stressing now. We're able to run the ball, tiring out their defense. And then on the offensive side of the ball, for Woodside, it's just key mistakes. It's just causing them their offense for real. Causing them. They could have 7 points right now or 3 points at least. They didn't have that turnover. And then missed snaps, misreads. And that's just really been the key of the game as Phoebus is now up 21-0, 1 minute to go left in the second quarter as they about to kick the ball off.
Yeah, EJ, I want to ask you, what do you think as we're about to go to halftime? There's a minute and 3 seconds left in the second quarter. But I want you to think, what do you think will be going on in that Woodside locker room as they get ready, to come back in the second half, after this first half performance?
Well, for one, it's gonna be a lot of yelling, yelling at their teammates, a lot of trying to figure out ways to stop the game plan of Phoebus as they've been flying to the ball, crashing their defensive backs, they safeties down, trying to find ways to exploit that offensively. Defensively, I feel like they need to find something else besides consistently 3-man, which they have been doing. They have been switching it up. They have been switching up to 4-man. But also another way to stop this run game. Because the run game is really what's been giving Phoebus the edge so far. So, what do you feel about you? What do you feel about what's going on in the Phoebus locker room?
If I'm the Phoebus head coach, I think you just come in the locker room, give praise to your players that because this first half has been a great half. You just have to come out the second half and do the same thing. But you also have to talk about the penalties. Also have to talk about the mistakes. What's the name? I have to talk about that. I have to talk about slowing that down and not getting as much penalties or no penalties at all in the second half. But also have to, like I said, praise what's been going on. If I'm the Phoebus head coach in that Phoebus locker room.
Yep, I agree with everything you just said right there. They had to be feeling. They had to go to the locker room excited and happy right now. They really don't have to change anything. Just fix up the mistakes and keep doing what they're doing. And again, the game's definitely not over. It's 21-0, but they definitely have a chance to win this game still for Woodside. Have 2 whole quarters left, and even though Phoebus gets the ball first, I feel like if they can get a stop right there, that's going to be a huge way to start off resetting the game for them.
Yeah, if Woodside is able to get a quick score here, that'll be great going into halftime, as you have a touchdown that you can work on advancing for more points going into the second half. But if I'm the Phoebus Phantoms, you can't let Woodside score here with 58 seconds left. You've been playing great defense so far. You have to keep it going, but also you have to contain number 12. If number 12 able to use his legs on a run game, he's very dangerous. We see a great run. But he fumbles, and it looks like the Phoebus Phantoms have it. Never mind. He's called down. That's a great run by number 9. He's able. He put his body on the line. He got hit. He got hit in that thigh. He got hit in his thigh, but. Never mind. There is a fumble recovered by the Phoebus Phantoms, and that's a great job by the Phoebus defense for getting that turnover.
Yep, that's literally what they do. They attack to the football, and they will cause a turnover by any means possible. They will. First of all, that was a great play by number 9, able to run up that gut, able to get past the defenders and get a really good game right there. But that's another ball security. Key factor. Got to wrap up that football and got to get down if you have to also, as they're looking to punch that football out. And as what happened right there, they punched it out, and Phoebus was able to lay on the ball and able to get it back to the offense as 49 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, like you said, that was an amazing run by number 9. He was able to find open space as number 2 throw this ball downfield. And it's dropped by number 7. Yeah, like you said, that was a great run by number 9 for Woodside, but you have to be able to hold the ball. You have to be able to know that if you're going to have a good run like that, you can't just turn that ball over. That's also a good hit by the Phoebus Phantoms, the linebacker. But yeah, he caused the fumble. They were able to recover it, and now Phoebus have the ball, with 40 seconds left. As we seen, number 7 drops that easy throw and catch right there.
Yeah, right. That was routine right there. If you would have caught that ball, I feel like if they would have caught that ball, they would probably been on like the 25, and that would have been a really good start to getting this ball under a minute left. Especially now for Woodside, we have to be thinking they probably gonna start passing the ball now. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna attack the vertical. They're gonna attack that safety. They're gonna attack the hash, the safeties. They're gonna test the corners, and especially with their all verts, and able to they're probably gonna sneak a run play in too. I ain't gonna lie, but they're definitely gonna probably do all verts or out routes.
Yeah, they are gonna throw the ball more this drive. As you see, number 2 drops back. Like I say, he's dangerous with his legs as he runs for a gain about 2 or 3. But you have to. There's the time is running down fast here. As 31 seconds left in the second quarter. But you have to be. If Phoebus is trying to score and put their team up by 28 going into halftime.
Yeah, right there. Little game right there. He was able to go out of bounds. But now it's 3rd down and 8. If I'm Phoebus right now, I'm probably going to think about doing a little corner route or probably a flat. Not flat, but probably a vertical route and then call a timeout. Try to save the clock, save time as Woodside is rushing 3. Trying to contain that outside. The quarterback able to get out of there. But a nice play right there by 54 able to attack his legs and sack him.
Yeah, and it looks like there's a flag there. You know, it looks like a flood route there, trying to get the ball in the air as quick as possible. You know, there's a flag. I think he's probably looking for the flats, but the flats weren't open, so he used his legs. But it looks like there's a flag there, and I wonder who is it going to be on.
Yeah, flood is one of the easiest passing concepts for a quarterback, especially it's like a high-low concept. They got a little streak route, out route, and then a flat route. You know, easy for the quarterback to read. You know, it's quarterback's best friend right there. But Woodside was able to capitalize, stop the play, and nice sack again. But it doesn't matter because now the flag is on Woodside, and they move the chains for Phoebus.
Yeah, you know, that was a holding call on the Woodside Wolverines. You know, I think that was in the secondary there. That was in the secondary right there. I did just say there. But yeah, that was on the secondary. As number 2 drops back, he looks to throw. He throws the ball down the field. Oh,
great defense.
Great defense by the Woodside Wolverines. As we go into halftime here, Phoebus up 21-0, and I'm here with EJ Jones.
Yeah.
And we'll be back after halftime. And we're back. We're back after halftime at this Woodside versus Phoebus football game here at Todd Stadium. You know, hopefully both teams have went through their halftime preparations. And EJ, I just want to ask you, coming off of this halftime, what do you think about this game going forward?
Well, so far I feel like 21-zip. I feel like Woodside needs something to bounce them back. So far, I feel like they need a huge hit. They need a turnover. They need something to turn the tides, in my opinion. They go for an onside kick, but he did not get it before 10.
Yeah,
he didn't get it before 10
yards.
That was a smart call by the coordinator, special teams coordinator right there. Smart call, but you know, you gotta learn the rules before doing that. But it was smart on the Woodside possession. It was smart on them.
Yes, that was a smart call. What was it? Smart thing to do. You know, they caught Phoebus off guard there, and now Phoebus will have the ball in great field position.
Yes, something you don't want to happen. Then they are if I stands correct, they probably gonna get past midfield now already, and that's not good. Especially how they're just gonna run the ball. And if I'm Woodside, whatever y'all talked about in halftime, you had extended time also. I feel like it needs to be, start out right now. It needs some bigs need to happen.
So now, EJ, I want to ask you, Phoebus, if they get 2 touchdowns here and keep Woodside to 0, a running clock will start going. So I want to ask you, do you think it will happen?
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Like, if this keeps going on, and if they still have this drive will determine if it's gonna happen or not, in my opinion, because they're coming off both teams energized. See, that's just luck. Like stuff like that, it's just I don't know. It's just something that just can't happen. I feel like this drive will be very important for really just mainly Woodside. They're trying to figure out how to stop this Phoebus offense.
Yeah, like you said, you said it would happen. We have to see here, as Phoebus gets the ball, 2nd and 5 here with 11:31 left in the third quarter, and Phoebus looks to have a strong start for the second half of the game.
Yeah, as Woodside sticking with that 3-man front.
Oh, there's a fumble recovered by the Woodside Wolverines.
See, that's what I'm talking about. This drive will determine how they acting so far. And right now, a huge turnover right there by Woodside, able to strip that ball out instantly as soon as he had hands on him. Turns the ties now to Woodside, even though they down, but they have the momentum and they have the chance to score. They already on the 39, on the 40-yard line. They already got the momentum now. So if they can capitalize on offense, I feel like that will be huge.
Yeah, Woodside cannot turn the ball over here to start off their first possession in the second half. If they turn the ball over here, that may hurt this Woodside team. Because Phoebus has been great on defense, and we're looking to see if they keep it up in the second half.
Yeah. One thing that's been killing them, especially in the first half, was personal mistakes, team mistakes, that of their own doing. Miscommunication, missed snaps, things like that have been killing this Wolverines offense. And I feel like if they fix that up, especially after halftime, I feel like again that would be huge. But again, this drive will really determine whether they really back on it or it's just going to be first half all over again.
Yeah, and also you see that number 12 for Woodside, he looks a little banged up there, as we've seen. He tried to carry off the fake, but he looked a little slow there. As we see in the first half, he carried out the fake full speed. But I hope number 12 doing okay. I did see him on the sideline getting taped up, so I hope he is doing okay.
Yes, if he's actually injured or is he actually has a little nag going on, I feel like that will limit the quarterback runs or the scrambles from him. And plays like this will happen. As he throws it to number 2, drops back the snap, throws it to number 2 easily all the way up to, I want to say, close to the 30.
Yes. That's a great pass by number 12 there, as we were just talking about him being banged up. But they're using his throwing there. He had enough time to make a read, enough time to get the ball out, and he just did a great job there getting that pass off.
So great play right there by the quarterback, able to analyze what's going on, analyze the defense, able to drop back the snap and throw it to the perfect zone coverage right there. Oh, and this is what I'm talking about. He rolls out, he saw the opening, and then again, that was on the quarterback right there, fumbling the football as soon as he saw open field and stuff, and that will kill a drive right there, man.
It will, fumbles from both teams there, as Phoebus recovers that fumble. They're getting their offense back on the field. You can't give this Phoebus offense chance after chance after chance. You have to beat this Phoebus team while they're down. Phoebus hasn't been playing their best, and if you're Woodside, you have to beat up on them. Ball security, I bet, was a big thing in the locker room.
Yes,
and you have to be able to hold on to the football there.
Yeah, right there, that's something that can kill a drive, kill momentum right there. As again, personal mistakes, ball security, that's the key factor right there. But that was a great tackle there by, I want to say, number 25 right there. Way to get low.
That's a great tackle, made him do a flip.
Yeah.
Right there, he made number 0 do a flip, and that's a great tackle. Get low, that's a technique tackle. The lower man wins. Number 0, he's already short, so he's gonna get low, but you have to get lower than him, and that's a great job of number 25.
Yeah, look like some off WWE 2K right there, able to flip the ball carrier, and able to make a great tackle right there, be able to get low and attack with his hips.
Oh, a great tackle by number 9. Number 9 has been very big for this Woodside's team as well. Number 9 has been doing it all on offense and defense, just as number 12 has been doing it all on the offensive side.
Yes, but it's going to take more than great play. Well, again, great play right there by number 9, but it's also going to take more than just them 2 players to do something big for this team. It's going to take the whole team, all hats to the football, and creating TFLs for this Wolverines offense and defense, creating opportunities for them.
Yeah, like you said, it's going to take more than just those 2 players. We usually see number 2 do a lot for this Woodside Wolverine offense. We also see number 15 as well, and they've been really silent, but hopefully we get to see them making big plays. As there is a face
that's a face mask right there
by the Woodside Wolverines trying to make that tackle. As we've seen another screenplay, that's Phoebus's bread and butter right there, screenplays and runs. And we just seen one of their bread and butter plays, that's tunnel screen.
Yep, again, another personal mistake right there by Woodside. And I've been reiterating it. It's just personal mistakes that's been killing them the whole game. And I feel like if they haven't had mistakes like this, the game will be a lot closer than 21-0.
Yeah, like I said, if they've been able to capitalize, like you just said, the score will be a lot closer. But they're not able to capitalize. They're making those mistakes, and Phoebus is looking to capitalize on Woodside mistakes right there.
Yep, as his first down and 10, and I expect it's probably gonna be a run play. Probably gonna pull the guard and create an opportunity. Probably running up that A gap, B gap. As like I'm way off, as he throws it to the outside to I want to say number 19, very tall, athletic wide receiver right there. For the first down, I want to say.
Yeah, number 19. That's like a big dude right there. But just a great job by this Phoebus offense. They're like an all stops play, and he was able to find number 19 there wide open for the first down. And we have to think, as they run the ball here, they're getting their running backs more involved. It looks like this quarter, number 23. With a great run. Phoebus looks to score right here. Like I said, you have to be aware of the running clock situation if I'm Woodside, because you don't want them to score and you don't want them to go up 35 and have a chance of a running clock.
Yes, if you're Woodside, you definitely do not want a running clock to start happening. You want as many You want the time to stop as many times as you possibly can to give you opportunities to score and get a stop and get the ball back, and reiterate that. So I feel like if they don't, great play right there by number 25. Again, he's coming up big this third quarter, making clutch plays, and plays like that. That's gonna make a team step up. That should rally your teammates up to make a play also, as it's really been 25 and 9 making huge plays for them so far this defense.
Yeah, like you said, 25 and 9 has really been stepping up this the second half, and they've been able to make great tackles here. Like they're slowing down this Phoebus Phantoms offense. They're bending and hopefully not breaking here. They're hoping for a stop. Excuse me, my bad. I'm sorry, but they're hoping for a stop here as number 2 is in shotgun. Gets the snap. Oh, it looks like a read option.
Like quarterback counter.
Oh, and number 2 looks like he's going to score here. Oh, as he stopped at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great play design by Phoebus right there. It would look like quarterback counter, quarterback wrap, able to pull the guard, let the quarterback go outside, follow the blockers. He almost had the outside too, but again, nice recovery, nice way to pursuit to the ball by Woodside secondary. But again, this is their game plan. Run the ball, get them tired. Huge plays like that, especially now that they have a quarterback that can run the ball, like a dual threat. I feel like that's very huge for Phoebus.
Yeah, they have this quarterback. He's only a sophomore here, and we seen him in the state championship game against Salem make that big throw to win the game. He threw to Noah Jefferson to win the game. But he's been able to. He's been able to work in this Phoebus offense,
As a Phoebus touchdown, again, as it's now almost 28-0 if they make this kick. And if they score one more time, it's going to be a running clock. And if Woodside is getting killed off their personal mistakes, honestly, this whole game, honestly. So,
yeah, Woodside's personal mistakes are getting the better of them. I feel like if Woodside can slow down their mistakes, slow down and limit it, then Woodside will be able to come back in this game. Because this game is falling and slipping through Woodside's hands. It's 28-0. In the third quarter, 6 minutes, 8 seconds left to go. But you have to see if Woodside cannot get a touchdown here and they let Phoebus get back on offense, this game may be over.
Yes, at this point for Woodside, a touchdown is must needed for all possessions of the football, especially how Phoebus is just chewing clock, playing it safe, running the football, not taking any shots downfield. It has been, keeping the ball on the ground, attacking the linemen and attacking Woodside's linebackers. And I feel like if I'm Woodside offense, you definitely need to do something right here. So right here, Phoebus about to get ready to kick the ball off for Woodside.
That's Phoebus' scoring drive.
So
Started at the 33.
You know, Phoebus just had this 67-yard, 8-play drive, wasting out 30 minutes and 44 seconds of the clock. You know, the Phoebus Phantoms had the ball at the 33-yard line, at their own 33-yard line, and they just been able to push the ball down the field. This run game, like you said, the Phoebus run game is their bread and butter. The Phoebus has their screen and their run game. You know, they like to run the ball behind this big old line that they have. They have they have a big old line. You know, they like to run the ball. You know, and they just been able to do it at a great rate. You know, as you see Woodside, that would look like a short kick, but able to get it down to maybe the 35.
Yep. And again about Phoebus offense, they chew clock most of the time. That whole time, honestly, chew almost 6 minutes off the clock right there, and that right there is detrimental for the Wolverines, as you know they have to get something right here since now they're on offense. Expect a lot of deep passing plays, probably all verts or something to attack their zone coverage, something to attack Phoebus' zone coverage. So I feel like something big has to happen for Woodside.
Yeah, you know, Woodside, like I said, Woodside may be in panic mode here. You know, they might start throwing the ball more. But you just can't let Phoebus get back on the field as number 3 toast the rock here. And oh my gosh, number 3 with a big break.
There we go.
Wait, I don't think. That's a great tackle. You know, almost got stripped.
Yep.
Almost got stripped there, but that's a great run by number 3.
Yep, number 3 were able to break the hole and take it almost to the house, but great way to rally to that ball by the safety right there. Able to almost strip the ball out, but right there, that was a great sign of good ball security. Able to maintain possession of the ball, and that almost took them to the red zone just by that one play.
Yeah, you know, Woodside had that great run there, you know. Like, the run game has been there for Woodside, but they haven't been able to put the ball in the end zone. And hopefully that run right there is able to spark something in this Woodside offense and help them score.
Yep, especially that they also, even though it's understandable that they did move away from it, they did move away from the I'll take that back. I was just about to say they went away from the double guard pool, but as soon as I said it, they gave it back.
Yeah, you know that guard, them double, we call it like the double guards.
Double G.
Yeah, I was looking for that. You know, look like a double pin and pull type as well. You know, just both guards pulling, both guards looking to find somebody to block there and able to push them out and be able to get that blocking, and that's been working right there. That's been working, but yeah.
So second down and 9. Probably expect another double G pool. Expect that. They haven't passed the ball yet. Really, they've keeping it on the ground even though they're down.
Don't say it too early.
Yeah, I'm about to say yeah. Just like that, they keep it on the ground again, play it safe, going to the outsides. And I feel like Woodside now needs to take some type of shot, some type of way to attack the seams, attack the hashes, attack their secondary, because their secondary really haven't been tested today.
Yeah, you know, Woodside has not been able to Woodside has been able to throw the ball a lot, but like you said, the secondary hasn't been really tested today. It's just a great job by this Phoebus defense. You know, they did let up a few big catches, but other than that, they've been able to shut down passing lanes for real, and they're hoping Woodside runs the ball, but Woodside's also been doing a great job running it.
Yep. So now it's 3rd down and 12. I don't want to jinx it. It's probably gonna be a pass play, but if it's not a pass play, it's probably gonna be a quarterback draw. You can slap my wrist. So we're gonna find out.
Yep. Quarterback draw.
Quarterback draw.
Oh, number 12. Number 12. He's still up. Oh.
Yep.
what a hard fought run by number 12 Zephaniah Palacios right there.
Yep, right there. I thought it was gonna be a pass play. You slapped my wrist right now. Yep, slapped my wrist. I thought it was gonna be a pass play. Again, it was a quarterback draw. Every time they go in empty formation, it's a quarterback draw. Looking kind of predictable for Woodside, but I feel like at that point you should have at least tried to attempt to pass the ball, attack the linebackers, attack the middle of the field. Honestly, since they love the blitz, one of the linebackers.
Yeah, you know, they doing what's working for them right now. You know, running the ball. You know, I'd have Phoebus. Phoebus has been able to get tackles there, as we see Woodside going for a field goal. But running the ball has been a big key for both teams, and we've seen Phoebus capitalize more on the running game, but Woodside is not that far behind with their running game, making big plays in the running the ball. The kick is good. So they were not. So Phoebus, even if Phoebus scored here, there would not be a running clock.
Great kick right there, clutch kick right there by number 33. Uses leg power, used the accuracy he had, able to at least give Woodside points. So at least Woodside's to feel good. They at least scored. They're not laying a donut. So now you have their defense now, and defensively they have to have some type of stop. 3 minutes left on the clock for the third quarter. They still got another 12 minutes, but at that point, 28-3. That's if they can somehow pull with Falcons and Patriots. Hopefully, if they can somehow pull that off, hey, I'll get up my feet.
Yeah, you know, like I said, game is not over till it hit 0-0 in the fourth quarter. You know, Woodside, they just have to have a hard-fought battle. You know, it has to be quick turnovers, quick scores if they want to come back in this game and win this game. Like you said, you know, also that's a great field goal for Woodside, you know, to keep the donut from off the board. But they still have to come back. It's 28-3.
So Woodside getting ready with their with the unique kickoff, 1-of-1 kickoff. Kicks it off, and it's gonna be a touchback. So, what do you think Woodside needs to do to at least stop the run game?
They have to get the tackles. You know, 25-9 has been doing great for this Woodside's defense. You know, they're able to get tackles. They've been able to fill alleys, fill gaps. You know, you're looking to see number 15 as well. You know, number 11 is also a big key to this defense. You know, he's usually the linebacker, but he's been playing nose this whole game. So he's been taking the front of the center. You know, he's been taking on that task, the double teams and all that. So, you know, and he's also been moving around as you see him at DN right now. So number 11 is also a big key to this defense. So you just have to have quick stops, quick tackles. So I want to ask you, what do you think is key for Woodside to come back in this game?
Plays like that, stopping plays like that. Just stopping the run, because that's the key to Phoebus right now. Just chewing the clock, just grounding the pound, pounding the rock, and, you know, getting able to get outside, and also just follow the linemen. The linemen have been really the key to the game for the most part, and I feel like if they could find a way to probably switch up from that 3-3-5 defense, but probably switch it up to like a 4-man, maybe 5-man, again, maybe blitz somebody to attack the gaps. I feel like those are probably some key things to probably change it up.
Yeah. It looks like there's an injury timeout ticket here. Looks like number 45 is on the ground here. Hopefully he's doing okay. And hopefully, well, no, never mind. It's not 45. That looks like maybe 25. Yep, it's 25. Wait. Yep, number 25 there. You know, hopefully he's good. Hopefully he's able to walk it off, and they'll be able to come back this game as we see him running back to the sideline. You know, Woodside has been doing a great job so far, you know, tackling, but as a 2nd and 3. So we have to hope here, if you're Woodside, that you get 2 tackles back to back for tackles for loss. in order to get the ball back to your offense.
Yeah, that's gonna be a huge loss for Woodside, losing 25 right there, as he's been one of the impact players for their defense. And as Phoebus running the ball again, this time great play right there by the Wolverines front right there, able to make the running back hit his blocker and made him fall for a tackle for a loss. That was possible.
Yeah, looks like a gain of 2 there. 3rd and 1. But so if you're Woodside, I'll probably send the dogs here.
Yeah.
Send everybody to fill in the gaps, and fill in and make tackles here. As you see, I think Phoebus is going to run here. Yeah. They've been running the ball the whole game, so why not run it now? So, but Woodside, I feel like they should send the dogs here. You see number 3 coming up for the blitz.
There's like 10 people in the backfield area, and right there they got the first down and more, able to use that offensive front. And again, that's literally the key to Phoebus' game, using the offensive linemen, the strength of them, and just running behind them. Easy gains, easy way to crush the defense spirit, and lower their energy, as the Wolverines' energy right now is getting tired. They're starting to lose stamina, and I feel like at some point they need a huge play right here. They need a turnover, honestly.
Yeah, Phoebus, they're gonna run it behind that O line regardless.
Yeah.
They're gonna run it behind that. They're gonna run it behind that O line regardless. And you see it there, as you see Woodside playing for it. As they send another blitz, as number 2 drops back. Oh, he's wide open. Oh! What a great catch by number 12, Noah Jefferson, for the touchdown. That was an amazing one-handed catch there.
Yes, it sure was. I mean, it looked like a triggered one-handed animation off Madden 25 right there. Able to quarterback drop pack. There was a little bit of pressure. He threw it. It looked overthrown a little bit, but wide receiver was able to snag it with one hand, kept his momentum, able to score a touchdown. And that right there, that is momentum killing right there. Yeah.
And it also looked like one of the Woodside corners stopped running with him. And number 2, Maricus Banks, was just able to drop back, throw to number 12, Noah Jefferson. Noah Jefferson made that one-handed amazing catch.
And Woodside now, after this score, that puts them, 28-3? No, that should be 35. 34.
Should be 34.
Yeah, 34-3. But even way, if they don't score, get on this drive right here, if Woodside, they're going to need to start thinking about next week. Whoever they face next week, they need to start thinking about that. They need to start possibly resting their starters and getting ready for the next week.
Yeah, Phoebus, they have Heritage next week.
Mm-hmm.
They have Heritage next, I believe, next Friday,
yes.
the 20th. So if I'm Phoebus, I'm taking this all in. I'm learning from mistakes that's made right here, trying to fix it. Because next week you play somebody else in the Heritage Hurricanes, and Phoebus just needs to clean it up, so they'll have a good fight with the Hurricanes.
So
4 plays, 2 minutes even.
So as Phoebus is about to kick this ball off, I feel like by this point, if they can get another stop right here, I also feel like they need to pull off their starters and probably think about next week.
Yeah, as Phoebus had that scoring drive, started on the Phoebus 20-yard line. The drive with 80 yards. Took 4 plays in 2 minutes even to get that touchdown right there by Noah Jefferson with that long bomb. That 59-yard touchdown pass from Maricus Banks to Noah Jefferson.
Yep. Didn't you ask me the question? Was it gonna be any long balls?
I did ask that.
You asked me that question, and I said it was gonna be a long ball from both sides of the ball. But so far, Phoebus has had really the only true long ball, 59 yards, off a one-handed catch though by the wide receiver. Great play by him again. And what do you think Woodside offense need to do now?
Woodside just have to score here. They've been shut down all game. They've been making great plays, great drives to get in position to score, but has not been able to score. But going back to that touchdown pass, they look just like that state championship throw Instead, it was wide open instead of on 2 people.
Yeah.
From Marcus Banks to Noah Jefferson there. But back to Woodside. Woodside just has to score here. Do what's been working. But they may see a lot of passing here.
Again, they sticking back to their core. The double G pull, double guard pull, as that gave them a gain of 1, gain of 2. And right here, I feel like they need to start slinging the rock, as it worked. I want to say it worked the last time when the quarterback was able to drop back and was able to throw it up the seams and was able to get a good game right there. But I feel like they need to consistently have plays like that if they want a chance to score this rock.
Yeah, I do expect a lot of throwing going on here for the Woodside Wolverines, because you need quick, fast plays, and throwing a rock may give you a chance to have that. As we see, Woodside gets ready to throw the ball here in the shotgun. Snap, number 12 gets the ball. Oh, fumble!
Another fumble.
Fumble looks like it's going, and it's Phoebus who recovers it.
Yes, and I know the Woodside coaches and coordinators are mad right now, as we're with some of them right now. They're extremely frustrated of what's been going on. Personal conflict, well, not personal conflict, but personal mistakes have really caused them this game. This game would have been way closer than what it was if it wasn't for, the mishaps, the fumbles, the miscommunications. And, again, another turnover. As now, I feel like now Woodside need to start thinking about next week. Think about the health of their players.
Yeah, this game is over. That fumble right there did just cost Woodside the game. And you have to think, turnovers has been the killer for Woodside this whole game. It's been killing them this whole game. Turnovers, it's been the fumbles, and it's not even the Phoebus defense doing anything to cause it. It's been self-caused fumbles.
There's mishaps on handing off the ball, miscommunication of understanding the play. That's what also it looks like. Also, the running back not able to handling the rock from the quarterback, and that's very detrimental for the Wolverines. As now Phoebus is on the 30, as going to the fourth quarter. 35-3. It's not looking good for Wolverines.
Yeah, if Phoebus scores here, there'll be a running clock. So if I'm Woodside, this game may be over, but
this game is over.
But you don't want that running clock to go on. You don't want Phoebus to score no more. You want to just stop them right here and there and get your offense back on the field.
Yeah, I agree with everything you just said right there. Again, I feel like both teams need to start thinking about the next game, thinking about resting their starters, probably letting the young guys play, JV players play, or any of their depth that they have, let them play, let them ball out. But right now, it's not looking good for Woodside, and I feel like they need to value the health of their players, their star players especially, for the next week.
I think Woodside just wants to fight to the end. But maybe after, if Phoebus does score here, they may rest their starters. Both teams may rest their starters after if Phoebus is able to score right here.
Yeah. Best believe you're gonna see a lot of run plays again, chewing the clock, wasting the clock. Especially if they score again, it's gonna be a running clock. So regardless of what you do, it's gonna be a running clock if they score. So I feel like a stop right here might be important for the Wolverines.
Yeah, the stop right here will be important. It will help them carry momentum to next week. As Marcus Banks, number 2, prepares for the snap, gets the snap, hands the ball off to the number 23. Number 23 breaks free, getting a great gain to about the 12-yard line. That looked like a gain of maybe. My math is correct.
Yeah, your math is bad.
My math is correct. Maybe a gain of 18.
Yeah, right there. That just put them right in the red zone yet again. I feel like they've been living in the red zone, especially for the past 2 quarters. Just getting in there, just pounding the rock, following their linemen. And Woodside hasn't had an answer defensively.
Yeah, Woodside hasn't. But Phoebus is a great team, and Woodside was able to hang with them in the first quarter, but it just you see what state champion. This is just state champion play. Just the state champ. This is just state champion play. Like I said, they're able to learn from their mistakes. We've seen Phoebus fumble a lot, and they've been able to work on that, able to work on ball security. Looks like during that halftime break, and they just been able to do what they had to do.
Yeah, but one thing about Woodside, you could take a lot of good from this game also. Able to compete, especially in that first quarter, able to compete, able to learn ways to attack this Phoebus front, able to run the ball, able to find a way to run the ball, and able to use their playmakers, especially the quarterback, able to have the mentality he had and was able to put his body on the line, trying to gain any yard possible, making the correct reads. It's just personal mistakes that caused them this game.
Yeah, and like you said, there is a lot of good from Woodside. Woodside has been playing. They've been playing great this game. Especially in the first quarter, like you said. But when they've just been outworked and outplayed during the rest of the game. I'll say from Woodside, you take your key players, number 2, number 12, number 9, number 25, number 11. You take those players and you let them ball out for you next game. You let them be a big factor, big key to your game plan next week.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I feel like they need to start thinking about the next game, getting ready for the game plan. We're gonna watch film about this. They gotta fix the mishaps, the miscommunications, the personal problems with their offense if they want to, be positive and progress further into the season while they're on this race to the playoffs. And right now, 10 minutes, 41 seconds on the clock, second down and 8 in the red zone as Phoebus has the ball.
And it looks like a jet sweep here. And it looks like the jet sweep will be a gain of about, I want to say, 4 here. A gain of 5 here, as they're at the 5-yard line with a great jet sweep by the Phoebus Phantoms there.
Yeah, right there, able to get to the outside. Woodside able to stop it a little bit. Able to tackle them, wrap them up. Woodside had to the football. But 10 minutes, clock starting to run. They're on the 5-yard line, so again, I feel like Woodside still has a chance. It's third down, still have a chance to at least hold them to a field goal, so where the running clock didn't start.
Yeah, Woodside does have a chance to stop Phoebus from scoring here. All you have to do is just play good, and you just have to be able to do your job if you're the Woodside defense. Take this game and improve on it for next week.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like if possible for Woodside, I feel like they could try out new fronts, experiment possibly with new fronts, new blitzes, possibly third down and 4, 9 minutes left on the clock. I feel like they can do something to at least hold them to 3, in my opinion. But what are some takeaways from Phoebus' part that I feel like that they could improve on?
If I'm Phoebus, you have to improve on the fumbles. They had a few in the first half. You have to improve on the flags as well. There have been a lot of flags from the Phoebus Phantoms this game that cost them yardage, that cost them plays to score. And I want to ask you, what do you think? What are the positives you think Woodside should take for the next game?
Like I said earlier, kind of a little bit earlier, the run game, able to figure out the weaknesses of Phoebus with the run game and able to getting up that B gap, A gap, pulling their 2 guards, using their playmakers. The mentality was there in the first quarter, second quarter too, until near the end part. But I feel like some weaknesses they could improve on. I already said the miscues, the mishaps. For Phoebus wise, a better start for Phoebus. and especially that punt block that they did that caused them to miss energy, to miss a way to gain their energy back, as they had to stay on the field, and by that point Woodside was starting to drive and starting to not chew the clock, but pound the rock and able to attack that defensive front.
Yeah, Woodside has been able to attack, Phoebus' defensive front. They have been able to attack that run game. If I'm like I said, Woodside has had a lot of great positives. Like I said, one key positive, like you went over, is that run game. From Woodside, I'll run the ball a lot in the upcoming weeks, because you see that it works. You see that it's able to make great plays for your team. And then one of the things they have to work on is being able to stop other teams from running the football, and able to stop other teams from being able to make those big plays, as you've seen number 12 get that one-handed touchdown catch. That went 54 yards for that touchdown.
So now 4th down and 1. The refs checked it. They looked at the chains. They were short by a yard, so wouldn't be surprised to do a fullback dive, running back dive, or quarterback sneak, as they running up the ball, running up the middle with the running back, as it's a Phoebus touchdown again.
Yep, and now it's 41-3. Could be 42 if they make this extra point right here, and this game is done for the Woodside Wolverines.
I feel like, they could take, again, a lot from this game, both good and bad. But I feel like they should keep their head up for Woodside-wise. I feel like, their playmakers stepped up when they needed it the most at times. Well, not even at times, really most of the times. I feel like they did a good job on that part. But, again, it was the miscues that really caused them this game, honestly.
Yeah, it's been the personal stuff. It's been the fumbles that really cost them this game. I feel like if they were able to slow it down, the fumbles, that they would have been able to push the ball in the end zone. But it was just been the personal mistakes that cost them this game.
I'm going to give you a little score update for the NFL-wise. Bills, Dolphins. The Bills are up 10-7. Second quarter right now. And right now, again, I said the Bills are going to win this game. You said the Dolphins. So far, your prediction is wrong.
It's only second quarter.
Yeah, obviously, it's only the second quarter, but, so far, my prediction's right. His is wrong.
It's only second quarter.
So, also, on Sunday, we got some key matchups. You got the Raiders versus the Ravens. We got a division rivalry. The Giants and the Redskins, or the Commanders. Yeah, of course, I'm going to say that. Then you got the Cincinnati Bengals versus Kansas City Chiefs. Who you got winning that one? It's a big one right there.
I'm a big Joe Burrow fan.
Mm-hmm.
But I do see the Chiefs coming out with a victory in that one. The Bengals played slow and sloppy.
Yep.
In that game against the Patriots.
Patriots.
As number 7 takes the ball down the sideline. Here, like you said, there's also gonna be this running clock going down. But yeah, I do have the Chiefs winning. Xavier Worthy, Marquise Brown, and Rashee Rice. Rashee Rice played a great game against the Ravens last week, and also Xavier Worthy was able to have 2 touchdowns through the air and with his legs. So I do have the Chiefs. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you on that. The Bengals did look slow against the New England Patriots. Held him up slow. Joe Burrow wasn't looking like himself, but normally week 1 Joe Burrow isn't really at his best, if I'm being honest with you. And I feel like Kansas City is going to exploit the weak run game that they got with the Bengals. So then now you got Sunday Night Football, Texans versus the Bears. So who you got winning that game?
I have the Texans winning that. Even though the Bears have a rejuvenated team, I just have the Texans because the Texans just have more power. As you seen, number 3 got tackled for a tackle for loss. For in Woodside, that is 2nd and 13 with a running clock at 7 minutes and 35 seconds. But yeah, the Bears have a rejuvenated team, very young team. But I have the Texans because they're more experienced. C.J. Stroud is also their quarterback, and with that receiving core, they can go far, and they're going to get that win on Sunday night. What do you think?
I feel like the Texans are gonna pull this one. It's probably gonna be a bigger gap in the game than most people would think. It's Caleb Williams versus C.J. Stroud, but I feel like C.J. Stroud, nice tackle for a loss right there by Phoebus, but I feel like there's gonna be a huge gap between Texans and the Bears, as the Texans are probably the more experienced team. Now, it is the more experienced team. C.J. Stroud coming off a decent game against the Colts, against Anthony Richardson. And Caleb Williams was struggling in his first start against the I want to say the Tennessee Titans, as they didn't put up no offensive stats, but the defense got it done though. So that if they're able to win this game, I feel like the defense was able to probably make stops on C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, you're right. That Bears defense had I think 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
Against Will Levis. And against Will Levis, and Will Levis did throw 2 dumb interceptions, especially the second one. Especially the second one was a bad interception, but Woodside did. I'm sorry. The Bears did play a good game that game and able to pull out the win, even though Caleb Williams had 93 yards passing. He's only a rookie though, so he has to pick it up. But I do see the Texans winning tomorrow. As the Phoebus Phantoms calls timeout here, I think it was Phoebus. They call a timeout here with 1 timeout left.
Yeah. So I was thinking the same thing, but also you got Monday night football. You got the Eagles versus the Falcons. So who you got winning that game? Eagles versus Falcons, Monday night football.
I have the Eagles, but back to Todd Stadium news. Tomorrow we have Kickerton versus Ward playing here tomorrow, and I want to ask you, who do you think is going to win that game?
I feel like Kickerton might put up a fight if they're able to, have the mentality like Woodside had their mentality in the first quarter. Just because the team is ranked higher than you, the team is projected to be better than you. That doesn't mean you go in with a bad mentality. You gotta come in with a fighting attitude. You gotta come in, hit them in their mouth, and set the tone for your team. But I feel like Warwick's gonna pull it off. They're just probably gonna overpower them. It's probably gonna be the same game plan as Phoebus, but they skilled players is gonna probably be more active. They're gonna definitely throw it to the outsides on Kickerton and probably able to exploit that. So what's your opinion on that game?
Kickerton, it will try to make up for that 79-0 loss against Granby.
Yep.
Last week, but I do think Warwick will pull that game out because Warwick has the talent. There will be a lot of this game, a lot of runs, but especially would have mixed in with the pass because Warwick has a great passing offense with a great running offense as well, and hopefully Kickerton can avenge that 79-0 loss. But I just don't see them pulling out the victory against Ward.
Yes, a loss like that is going to be very hard for any team to try to bounce back from, especially 79 points, even with a running clock. That's, again, it's very tough to come back from. But you got to have the mentality. You got to strike back. You got to practice harder, play harder. You just got to put it all out there, especially this game. It's another tough game against Warwick. So I feel like if you start off the game right, probably score a touchdown, get a turnover, I feel like that would probably set the tone perfect for the game.
Yeah, and we are also in other news, that Minchfield versus Bethel game was canceled today at Darling Stadium. I don't know why yet, but we hope to see that matchup playing out further along the season. Saturday here at Todd Stadium, there is Heritage versus Denby, and you and myself will be playing in that game. And I just want to ask you, what's your mindset going into that game?
Well, first it's the anniversary game for the 2000 state championship team for Heritage High School, the only state champion for Newport News high schools. I feel like that will probably drive the whole team mindset into focusing in, locking in. For the alumni, as the alumni is gonna come to the game, watch, support us as a team. And I feel like from that point on, we have to come in with a fight. We gotta blow Denby out, in my opinion. So that's my mindset. What's your mindset?
My mindset coming into that game on Saturday is, this is a very important win. You have to win here in order to boost your playoff hopes, because we do have a hard stretch after this. Having Phoebus after Denby, then Woodside, then we play Warwick, then Hampton, then Gloucester,
Bethel.
Then Gloucester, Bethel, then Kickinton. So after this Denby game, it's gonna be a hard stretch, a hard fought stretch, and I'm just hoping, if the whole team can get the mindset that we can win and that we could go, if we could beat every team, we will come out with a win here Saturday and more wins in the upcoming future.
Yes, I agree with everything you just said right there. This stretch that we're gonna have is what's gonna make our team. I feel like, in my opinion, it's what's gonna, make our team. It's gonna have hardships. We're gonna build as a team. If we lose, we lose. We're gonna build on that. If we win, we're gonna take it as confidence. We're gonna use it as momentum, and we're gonna try to fight for that playoff spot.
Yeah, and that was a high snap for, it looks like number 10 who caught the snap, but that looked like a high snap. He tried to grab it as best as he can. It was a run. It looks like Phoebus have their replacements in the game. They're giving their starters that break coming off this hard-fought victory here. From Phoebus, just keep running the ball. There's also a running clock, so you have time going down. But this was a great game for the Phoebus Phantoms. And then Woodside just has to come out next week and just pick up from the great things they did today and come out next week and win.
Yeah, I agree. Running clock is about to be under 2 minutes now. 3rd down and 9. It's a new quarterback in the game. Oh, he's chucking that though.
Oh,
he slightly oversteps him, as quarterback almost had a really good throw and catch right there for another touchdown for Phoebus.
Yeah, that looked like it might have been another touchdown for the Phantoms. If he was able to get it there, it looks like like you said, it was slightly underthrown. But yeah, that's something that the Woodside Wolverines would have had a lot to talk about in their film room if they would have let that be a touchdown.
Yes, I feel like again, there's some good things, some bad things, but overall, I feel like they can definitely improve off this. So this is what, again, like I said about our team, this is what's gonna make or break them right here. How they bounce back from a loss like this. How any team bounce back from a loss is really just gonna make, determine how their season gonna go out. Are they gonna keep fighting? Are they gonna fight for that playoff spot? Are they gonna fight for trying to be state champions?
Yeah,
or they just gonna, not listen and, not fix their mistakes and, just end up, with another piss poor season.
Yeah, as Phoebus punts the ball there, I wonder if Woodside just going to take the knee or just let the clock run out. But it was great being here with you today, EJ. Like I said, we'll be out here Saturday against Denby for the 2000s Heritage Hurricanes State Championship anniversary.
Yep. Make sure you pop out to that.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. And it was nice, being back here with you. First game back. No Greg, unfortunately. You know, we love Greg, but you know, first time in a minute. You know, it's just us two. You know, growing as people and as you know, trying to be sports analysts, sports broadcasters. So again, 42 zip. Well, 42-3. My bad. 42-3. Phoebus, Woodside, Edric Jones.
I'm Bishop Dunn.
And we'll see y'all next time. NNPS Telecom. Signing out.